Hello, this video is going to show you how to add graphics to the new SRS forms. Unfortunately, what we found is that this only works for people with Macintosh computers. If you have a Windows computer, we're probably going to have to find another method for you to add graphics. That's something we'll be working on, but for right now, this video is probably just for our Macintosh users. So if you do have a Macintosh computer and you do wish to add a graphic, there's actually a couple easy ways you can do it. Probably the simplest way is if you have a graphic, say like on your desktop, like I have one um, right here, and this is just slightly offside my screen. If I want to drag a graphic into an SRS box, it's real easy. All I got to do is put my cursor over the graphic I want to put, hold down the button, and that allows me to drag it. And then I'm going to do is just drag it to whatever part of the form I want that graphic to appear. I'll just put it at the very end here. Once it comes in, you'll see that the graphic will show up. Now this will print, this will stay there in the view form. It's just as if you added this. Now I have a picture of Tom Osborne, but you could very easily have put a photo of the student, a chart, depicting progress being made. Whatever might lend itself best to an illustration can be put into these text boxes. So that's one method. There's another thing you can do too, is you can copy pasting graphics. I thought a good example of that is on our student charting. And I'm just going to have this on another tab here. We have charts that we can create. To copy one of these charts, what I'm going to do is just click on it. I'm going to do the equivalent of a right click on a mouse. So if I have a Macintosh computer with only one button, I'm going to hit my control and my single button at the same time. And that's going to bring up this menu. It allows me to view, copy. But what I want to do is copy this image. And just going to check that, and that's all I've got to do on this page. And now I just have to go back to my other tab here, which has my graphic. I'll put my cursor into the form. I'll put a little space in there, and then I'm just going to hit paste, or Command V is a shortcut I can do, and you see it instantly adds that graphic into the text box. One other thing you might notice is that this box looks a little large. You can also resize this graphic once you get it in. By simply clicking on the graphic, you'll notice I brought up these little white boxes in the corners and sides. Those allow me to grab the image, and I can just drag my cursor down and shrink it down to the proper size. I can also highlight a graphic and just hit the delete button on my keyboard, and that will remove it. So these can be added or deleted rather easily. Once I get the graphic in, I want to be sure to save. And again, you notice how the page turns blue. If the page doesn't turn blue, the page didn't save. So just keep that in mind, and we'll probably include that in other videos. And then I can also show you if I print, bring up the print screen here, scroll down to where we were. Whoops, went too far. And you can see the graphic gets put right into the SRS form. Just for the parents to view the form when the time comes. Thank you very much.